In fiction, illegal stuff is cool. In real life, illegal stuff is not cool. Media such as what you're about to hear include themes of gang activity, gang violence, street fighting, vandalism, and various situations that are against the law in all states and provinces. Violation of these laws may lead to a fine, probation, or even a jail sentence. Does a 20 Hit does not condone the illegal acts depicted in this series in any way. Man, get this shit off. Ain't no day where they gonna listen to this shit. In a time not far from our own, in a place that cannot be found on any map, sits the city of Nu-Futura, but some just call it Futura for short. In Futura, imagination and creativity is king. It's a place where music and art are center stage, and its artists are everywhere you look. At the center of its creative heartbeat is Prince Bam B, who runs the #1 radio station in Nu-Futura, Backspin Radio, that plays groovy, hardcore music 24/7. These so-called artists, who would collectively call themselves futurists, would come in all shapes and sizes, working together, collaborating, and battling each other as a way to add their voices to the continuing song of the streets, and in turn express themselves to the modern world. Despite the joy and freedom that Nu-Futura has created, there have always been dark forces that wish to lead Futura into destruction from the inside out, only to be thwarted again and again. But as new crews and new gangs appear to battle for the title of Futura's finest, so do the outsiders and dark forces that would push Futura towards the brink of its immature demise. This new age of futurism is about to change. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Does a 20 Hit presents to YOU Backspin Die Heights. And right now you're going to get a whole lot of me and a whole lot of me, and I'm giving you 100% me. And if you don't know who me is, I'm Mike. And man, oh man, I am very excited. I'm a little nervous. I got a lot of butterflies going in, heart pounded, all that stuff. But hey, whatever, we keep it moving, we keep it jumping, we keep it moving forward. And as per usual, I need to introduce my victims. As per usual, we have our constant regulars, our constant number ones and number twos. We have Danny.
Hello, I was not expecting to be first.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Hi, I'm Danny. Hello.
And oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out there.
That's all.
And of course, we have our usual master of ceremonies. You know them from a cult club. You know them for some upcoming projects known as Diamond Dismembered, all that good stuff. Summerland's one and only. It is D.I.O. It is D.O. Yes.
I like being second. Second's my favorite number. A little fun D.O. fact for you today. Also, this is the third time that I haven't had to DM on this. I'm excited. The first full length too that I don't have to DM.
Yeah. And of course, as much as I love me a dynamic duo, we are making this a trio. And joining us in our third spot, we have Jasper.
Hello. This is gonna be so fun. I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, man. This is MIC's first full campaign. Trust me, this has been a long time coming, and I'm so ready for you guys to enjoy it. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed brainstorming it and having it in my brain and having it come out to you almost like a bunch of puke or like a bunch of vomit. That's really gross. But hey, you get the point. But yeah, man. I might as well just ask you at home, you sitting there, on your bed, under your bed, in the burial grounds, under some coffins or something like that, anything like that. I'm going to ask you all if you're ready, and I'm just going to ask you three if y'all are ready too.
You already know.
Pumped. I'm pumped.
I was born ready.
All right.
Now.
It at. And now, without further ado, let's get it started, baby. In a time not far from our own, in a place that cannot be found on any map, sits the city of Nu-Futura. But some just call it Futura for short. In Futura, imagination and creativity is king. It's a place where music and art are center stage, and its artists are everywhere you look. At the center of its creative heartbeat is Prince Bam B, who runs the #1 radio station in Nu-Futura, Backspin Radio, plays groovy, hardcore music 24/7. These so-called artists, who would collectively call themselves futurists, would come in all shapes and sizes, working together, collaborating, and battling each other as a way to add their voices to the continuing song of the streets, and in turn express themselves to the modern world. Despite the joy and freedom that Nu-Futura has created, there have always been dark forces that want to lead Futura into destruction. Despite the joy and freedom that Nu-Futura has created, there have always been dark forces that want to lead Futura into destruction from the inside out, only to be thwarted. But as new crews and new gangs appear to battle for the title of Futura's finest, so do the outsiders and dark forces that would push Futura towards the brink of its immature demise. This age of new futurism is about to change. Our story begins outside of Nu-Futura, but not for long. In fact, we're going inside. We're greeted by plains of rock and basins, before barren rock and dirt become plains of grass, accompanied by trees and clouds up on high. The trees hide away a tunnel through it a splash of color across a wall of gray until it becomes 1, 2, 3 splashes. The splashes then become a wall, a tornado of murals and pictures as far as the eye can see. So you look on high and see a gate. It says in a font unlike any street sign, "Welcome to Nu-Futura." Driving down this path, a lone RV that has seen its fair share of road and dirt and mud and grime. But the rust bucket alongside its driver has charm and quite the personality, evidence including but not limited to the plethora of bumper stickers across the body, hood ornaments, the bobbleheads across the dashboard, and a long bed with an engraving on the side that says Cerberus engraved. Personality in spades. The RV, not the driver. Speaking of, DL, you mind introducing yourself for the people, please?
I am the thunderous Trinity the Free. I am... Okay. So I am a papier-mâché wearing black woman with long pink braids going down my back. I am the 17th greatest fighter in the world with my own fighting style of the freedom style. Next to me is a TV that I keep glancing over to. It is showing a VHS recording of Kamen Rider Black, the Brazilian dub. Specifically the Portuguese dub, not the Spanish one. And that's me.
All right. Now, as you get driving, you get a little bit. Is the radio on at the moment? Are you listening to some radio? You got any mixtapes? Anything?
I'd say I'm more focused on watching the show.
Okay.
I am on. Hold on. Episode 22, specifically.
All right. Now, for any RV, you've got to have some pretty good reception, some pretty good stuff happening, Not much radio. If it is coming on, you'll hear mostly static and the occasional weird commercial or the weird promo. For instance, you'll hear... And that's why I think all them stupid little bugs and whatnot need to go and die, and then they need to go off like those other... How to do a level 6 sex move called the water hose. Game is I don't know. I just found it weird that people don't like eating fingernails the way that I do. Just all these like weird, just random tunings of the radio as you drive on in. And as you make it a little further in, you come across what is basically, a toll booth, like a toll bridge that lets you, stops you before you get into the city. And you see, this grandma little guy, just manning the gates. And when he does that, he comes in, looks like how you would expect kind of a security guard or someone who would work these things would look, tie, hat, got a little badge and a name tag that says Jimmy on top of it. He says, "Hi,
But hey,
how's it? So, are you staying permanently, or this will be temporary?"
here's hoping it's temporary. I'm only here to check out a juice bar and scoot.
Oh, okay, sure. Well, if I could just see some ID, and I'll make sure to get you all up and running.
I I open my glove compartment, of which uh, countless Yu-Gi-Oh cards fall out, and like different card game cards fall out, and I hand him my ID.
He kind of looks at it, as usual, eyes up and down, eyeballs it, pulls out a magnifying glass, just, uh, well, it looks like you check out pretty good. Now time to make your temporary ID for when you visit. Is it? So, so you said you're gonna stay here and get something to drink and then just skedaddle?
Yeah. Why? Will I be like hunted down if I extend that time?
No. Sometimes people just, I don't know. A lot of people like it here and don't really like to leave. So it's usually, not uncommon for people to say they're temporary and then become permanent.
There's no like test to become permanent.
Mm, not really. It's kind of a thing you just got to do. Sometimes people are just drawn to this place. Other people just go about their business.
I nod, and I just kind of like give him a thumbs up, and I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I would love the temporary.
Sure thing. And as he says sure thing, you hear, Jimmy! Can you get an idea? I'm trying, Ma! Whoa! We gotta get more! He's the only one here, Ma! That's not the point! He, he,
I take it and pass it to Cerberus.
enjoy your stay in Nu-Futura.
Enjoy your day at Nu-Futura. And I start driving.
All right, and now we'll jump back to you in just a moment. Until then, farther into the city. Inside, we visit the cosplaying and arcading hotspot of Nu-Futura, the district of Dangocho. Cosplay of all kinds, shapes, sizes, and colors are everywhere to be found. If cosplay isn't your forte, then the arcades are the place to go, where money matches are plenty and every arcade has a different set of booths and games. As we close in on the busy streets of maid cafes, manga, and photo booths, we spot a few gyaru loitering around the vending machines, all of which are stamped property of Surge Innovations, though the stamp was given a few lightning bolts by a random graph writer. Next to the machine is another gal next to three of the many capsule machines, most likely about to try them. A gal who needs the keychains for her phone after all. Jas, do you mind introducing us?
We see Camilla Surge sitting by the graffitied, you said it was a vending machine?
Yes, vending machine, but there's
Okay.
some capsule machines that are right next to that.
She's sitting right next to the capsule machine and the vending machine, and she's just kind of typing away something on her phone, probably texting her grandma, just saying something, like texting her like, it got graffitied again. Like, again, people keep doing this. Are you kidding me? She is a 5'5" Garu. She has long, flowing blonde hair that kind of curls. And she wears a cute little, like, orange beret. And she has on like the basic look to a Garu. So she has like a very loose fitting tan sweater with like a big loose bow that isn't really, it's tied, but it's not fully like perfect.
Mm.
And she has on this cute little like skirt and loose socks and these very, very cute shoes. Um, and she meets up here every day with her friends to just hang out and just walk around the city so she's not cooped up all day, and also to meet new people.
Of course, of course. That's always a good time. Always fun. Always fun.
Yeah.
Well, a few people kind of know you already, and they pass by and will give you a wave, and they're all in very nice little, get up. Some are a bit more elaborate than others. Some are kind of just a casual cosplay you would see in, you'd see first timers kind of do. But some just are super elaborate, like special effects makeup, but they just wear just regular streetwear, and they all kind of give you their highs or hellos. Some will ask to take a picture with you. Just you know, just what you'd kind of expect um, from usual life in the city. Now, I did say you were next to the capital machines. Are you going to try your luck with any of them?
Of course. Her foam is very chunky. Like her phone case has like all this. It's a decorative phone case. Can't say how to
Okay.
pronounce it. So it has like a lot of like. It's one of those phone cases that have like charms and buttons and like stuff just glued to the back of it. That's homemade. She made it herself,
Uh,
and it has her favorite idol on it, and I can't remember their names. I'll give you a name in a second. But she also has a bunch of charms hanging off of it, of like just little sorry. I mean, yeah, she is a little. She's not very. She is a little chunky too, but
Women.
but yeah, but she has like she has like little charms hanging. Like she has a ton of charms that she will like trade with other people or get herself. So of course she's gonna take her chance at winning it. And if she doesn't like it, well, she can just turn around to the person next to her and be like, "Do you want this?" So it's not that big of a deal. So she's gonna take her chance. She's gonna try it out.
okay. Is it just one, or do you want to try all three?
Dude, I'm doing 3. I'm doing all 3. Risking it all.
She's got
Okay.
a stamp
Okay.
prediction.
I
All
have
right.
to get more. I have to collect them all. Are you kidding me?
That's me.
Okay.
The need.
Do not put my
All
ass
right.
into plan. The fucking gotchas are gonna kill me.
All
Same.
right. 3d20s. If you
3? Okay,
Holy
I'm gonna
shit.
use my special dice. We're gonna roll it.
you can always just roll
I know,
just
I'm
the
gonna
one.
hit that back.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's always fun. Yeah, I mean, either one will do. Yeah.
3, 16, and 7.
Okay. 3, 16, and 7. Okay.
Yep.
We'll start with highest first, and then we'll work our way down.
Epic.
Now, 16. 16, you hear like a rumbling, you hear a little bobbling, and then you hear, and you look at it, and it is pretty much a charm that you've been looking for past
Yes.
2 or 3 years. Like, this is of your favorite idols kind of, emblem or sticker. So it's very much what you've been uh hunting for. Like, this is practically a collector's item, but it hasn't yet to be hit that yet. But you know full well that once like a couple of months or a couple of like years pass, it's gonna be money. So as for the second one, the 7,
Mhm.
the 7, it's kind of a typical knickknack. It's an 8-ball charm.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's kind of it's cool, but there's no bedazzles, there's no glittering. It's just like a normal 8-ball that you'd probably put on like a car keychain or something. And the 3, uh, it's it's a little it's just trash. You don't know how it got there, but it's like
Uh,
but it's like a fortune cookie that like has like
I
5 different typos in it.
I want a fortune cookie. I'm real hungry.
I think whenever she sees I've decided it's spice. That's what it is. That's her favorite.
Okay.
She sees
Okay.
it like she's like a cute green phone case. It's very cute, and
Mhm.
she sees the charm, and she freaks. Like she's like, oh my god, this is like, are you kidding me? Like this is like, oh my, she can't even form words because she is so excited to get this charm, and like everyone's kind of looking at her funny, but she like shows them, and then they understand.
What?
It's one of those. No, I can't believe it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. She doesn't even take it out of the container. She puts it in her bag. Like her little, like, she has like one of those cute like school like book bags, like the satchels. She puts it in there. She's like, I'm not even gonna do it. And then she looks at the other two, and she kind of looks at them, and like you could just see like her excitement drop immediately. And she's like, oh, I guess good thing I'm not a gambler because God, Jesus, you win big and then you immediately lose. I guess I'll keep it. She keeps the 8-ball, and then she kind of looks at like the cause she's like, I might find someone that might like it, so she'll like keep it. And then she looks at the fortune cookie, and she kind of goes, she looks at the people around her and looks back at it, looks at them, looks back at it, and goes, and just kind of tosses it into the nearest trash can because no one's gonna want that. Are you kidding me?
Fair. Fair.
We're gonna eat it.
She's like, fuck it, yum.
Yum.
No, she doesn't eat it. She tosses it.
Fair. Okay. Now, when you were excitedly getting your spice, charm, you see two gals who kind of see it and like kind of whisper to each other, just like, and so it's just some small talk. For all you know, they could be talking about anything, but then you notice they kind of look at you and then just whisper a little bit more, look, whisper, and kind of keep going until you kind of leave their vicinity. Mm.
She's kind of like used to people like talking about her because she knows she can be kind of abrasive, I guess. She can be kind of much sometimes. So she's just like, whatever. Like, if you can't say it to me, then what's the point of talking about it? Like, leave me alone. So she just kind of brushes it off.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll move on a little bit more, and as you kind of keep walking, you notice a very familiar sight of Dongo Cho, and it is a officer of the FDF, or the Futura Defense Force. And the Futura Defense Force is kind of the peacekeepers. They're the ones who, maintain and make sure that everything is good and everything is okay in Nu-Futura. Specifically, Dongo Cho and Sugajan Plaza and a few other places, but those are one of the two of the three main places they kind of work around. And you see one of like the big lieutenants, and this is a girl with a kind of a Japanese style police woman's uniform, but she has a bunch of enamel pins decorated across her sleeve, and her hat is kind of has a couple of goofy little pins and buttons on there too. And she has her ponytail very well put together. She's very neat looking, and you know this officer as Lieutenant Captain Hanabi, and she's at a vending machine, and she looks defeated. She looks like she's having a horrible time, like she's bashing on it. Um, um.
She walks up to her and she goes, "Hey, Cap, what's up? What's going on?"
She points at it and like just shakes, and she looks so defeated. They stole my money.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. I'm thirsty. I thirsty.
I thirsty, please. I thirsty.
That was my
I-
last coin.
Oh my god, sorry, the best song just played. She's like, give me a moment. Is this made by my parents' company?
You are correct. Yes, it is.
Can I type in a code or something into the numpad for it to like go into like practice mode or something so I can get whatever she wanted?
Okay, yeah, roll intelligence for me.
Sorry. I'm using the Dungeons and Daddy's metal dice, but if they mess up, I'm moving to other dice. I just got a natural 20 plus 2.
All right.
So 22.
Okay. All right. Now, you put it into practice mode. You've seen this code plenty of times before. You've read it in the handbooks. You've seen this code plenty of times, and even your father and grandmother kind of drilled you on how to make this work. So it comes lickety split. It's super simple. You get it just like that. And when you press the button to get the drink, and it's very simple. Lieutenant Captain Hanabi is always kind of gets some ramune or some like strawberry milk. It's either those two. But luckily for you, it ends up getting 2 for the price of 1.
Camila bends down, grabs the drink, and hands her one, and goes, "Now, let's keep this between me and you, all right? Because I know you're a woman of the law, and that was kind of, but like, kind of. I basically grew up while that machine was being built, so like, we're basically brother and sister. So like,
Sometimes a family is like yeah in a vending machine.
yeah.
I didn't know. Wow. I guess the robots and cyborgs in this city are getting more and more advanced. Circuit Central's really doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's creating new things every day. And if you have an idea, just go on our website and send it in.
We'll steal it.
We'll steal your idea and not credit you. Sorry.
Fuck the police. Goodbye.
Sorry. I know. At first, I was like, "What the fuck? Why is the police in the cosplay district? Like, what the hell's going on in the cosplay district? What the hell's going on here?" They're like, "Oh no, they're just here because they're just here. Whoops, my bad."
I mean, these house parties be kind of crazy.
They go wild past midnight.
Mm-hmm. But Hanabi the second you show Hanabi the the strawberry milk, like she recharges and she just jumps 10 feet in the air like sky high, just woohoo! The FDF salutes you, and she does the Officer Jenny salute that she does in every single episode of Pokemon. Just
I think Camila kind of does the same salute, but kind of lazily, just like, "You're welcome, officer." You're welcome.
Weirdo.
Like, okay, I'm kidding.
okay. Well, for that, I won't even turn an eye to this.
Let's go.
No worries, you help me. So a friend of the law is a friend of mine.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that.
Well, much as I would like to keep chatting, I have to keep going on my patrol, and this gave me just the pick-me-up I need. Crime never waits, and you know, for a second, you see her eyes kind of stray away, and you see she's got her eye on someone. She pulls out a whistle, and you see it's someone who's cosplaying as like this big old orc, like a Goliath orc, one of those two. This is a big guy, buff, really big. Like he probably towers over both. He's like probably 6'6", probably at most 6'6", and beep, hold it, no littering. I know it gets a little tough, and it's like just makes him throw it away, and just I know it's a little tough trying to find a trash can around here, but I encourage you to go out and find as many places. We have plenty of places to dispose of waste, recycle, reduce, reuse, and everything of the like. Now, I know I haven't seen you around too much, so I'll let you off with a warning, okay? Don't do it again, all right? And, and then he gets down to Hanabi's level, and she puts her hand on his shoulder, and
kills him.
No, it's just like it's a very kind of friendly pat on the back. Roll perception for me.
Yeah, dude, I love rolling. If I can find it. Okay.
Oh, and here's
16.
Here's the lieutenant captain for y'all.
What a good old 16.
So happy.
Okay, it's a 16.
Just delay.
Okay. Now, on closer inspection, you notice something about when, Hanabi's having a heart-to-heart with this big guy. He didn't kneel down on purpose. She actually forced him down.
Oh.
And you notice also is that when you look as well, you can see in her eyes a level of just murderous intent, and just, we won't have something again. We won't have something like that happen again, will we? And, he quickly nods his head, and, he says, good. Pats him on the back, says, have a nice day. And then you look back, and you see the shoulder. See the shoulder she was gripping? There is an indentation in his, collarbone. From where she kind of gripped it.
Camila makes a note not to get on her bad side.
Yep.
It's good you got her that drink for free.
Yeah. Whew, thank God.
All right. Now, we'll jump back to you in just a secundo. But first things first, let's jump back over to see what Trinity is up to. You are currently driving through the entrances, and you're seeing it's kind of like the easy residential areas before you kind of get to the main part of Futura. You're kind of on the outskirts where everyone's kind of living, unless you are part of that really hot urban scene. Like, you see a couple of houses, you see a couple suburban places, very quiet, very nice, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get further and further in, it gets very kind of Who Framed Roger Rabbit when he's first going to Toon World. So slowly but surely, it gets more colorful. You see a lot more cosplayers. You see a lot more artists. You see some couple of street performers and whatnot. You see people kind of swallowing swords. You see a few people playing guitar or doing the street drums.
Mm-hmm.
It slowly gets more and more eccentric and eclectic. And as you go a little further in, or then you end up kind of stopping at another kind of spot, but this time it's in the Sukajan Plaza. And the Sukajan Plaza is basically kind of like the big crosswalk. You find a pretty good looking spot, and you end up seeing somebody who has a kind of a police badge that has, Futura Defense Force on there, but you really have to look hard to see it. And you see this grizzled man who looks like he's having like a flask on him, kind of just reading a few books, just looking back, looking up, looking down, just kind of waiting for time to pass. And the way you can kind of guess, it looks like he's kind of one of the authority figures and someone who, kind of maintains the law in this part of town.
All right.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm making a note of him. I'm not like driving towards him at all yet.
Okay.
Run 'em over.
Yeah, run him over. I was thinking the same thing.
And one thing to also note is that you find out, if you were to, turn up the radio a little bit, since it's at like a kind of a minimal volume, it starts to clear up and you hear a lot of just, crazy scratching, a lot of mixing in on the radio, and you're not sure where it's from, but hey, I mean, it sounds pretty good. I mean, it's kind of hot. It's high, it keeps you going, You can see why everyone kind of like it. And that's kind of it for you. So nothing too much, just a little thing. And I will also make note of a little sticky note you got before you left for Nu-Futura. And it says, "Do what the fuck you gotta do." Signed, Don Juan.
I imagine that the note has been ripped to shreds as well, like crumbled up. Dawn definitely tossed it at her.
Just, hey.
And slung that shit at her.
Tiger. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Yeah. Very fun. Alrighty. That will end that scene real quick. And now we'll jump over someplace else. Our focus will draw away from Camilla and to Trinity to our next stop. The bustling Sukajan Plaza, and at the center of its vast square sits the Seba J Mall, towering over the crosswalk that receives travelers from all over Nu-Futura. Every color, every prop, every fabric, and every soul converges at the plaza's crosswalk to reach their respective destinations, and sitting on one of the square's octangular borders is where we begin our story. Outside of a juice bar, with a sign that says on the front with eccentric lettering, is Juiced Noir. And just outside, standing in front of the entrance, is a cat girl passing out flyers in hope to persuade customers inside for a drink. Danny, could you round out our little trio?
I sure can. This is Melissa, or as she will introduce herself to you as Miki Tomo, an intergalactic magical cat girl.
I love the recoil.
Instant regret. I'm just like, oh.
She is about 5'5", with tan skin and freckles spattered across her face. She is wearing sickening green contacts, a very bright neon pink curly wig that falls to just above her booty, wearing a black Lolita style dress, thigh-high stockings, some Mary Janes, a clip-on tail with a bell on both the tail and the collar that she has on, and of course adorned with 2 cat ears atop her head with more bows and more bells, and wearing chunky, fluffy cat paws.
I think I missed the memo with the pink hair.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that pink hair!
It's very good.
To be
I mean, hey,
Camilla might end up with pink hair by the end of this. Who knows?
I'm a dye
never
She's
know.
like, you convinced me.
You've convinced me.
all right. So Mi-chan, you are, as I mentioned before, passing out some flyers for the place you're working at, the juice bar known as Juiced Noir. All right. And so far, you've been having some, well, not a lot of success, I'm afraid. There hasn't been too much going on. People have either just taken it and just kind of shrugged it off and just pocketed it, or they just outright said no to, going into, Juice Noir. So, not too much luck, not too much, strive and, luck for you. But hey, you were asked to convince people to come in and make everyone come to your juice bar that you work at. What are you gonna do?
All right. Is there people walking up towards me?
No.
They're not walking up towards you per se. They are walking kind of close to you. Like, how do you expect busy urban places to look? Like, you're gonna get a lot of people kind of coming and going and in different directions. There are a few that kind of are kind of near you, but most of them is just a sea of eccentric cosplay heads and TV heads and boombox heads and all these like cosplay played up heads that are kind of heading to different places.
All right. I'm going to walk up to some of the people walking by. I'm sorry, I'm mentally preparing myself.
You got this. You got this.
It's great. You're doing great.
And I am like shoving some papers into their arms. Please come to Juice Noir. It is Lisa Goy.
Uh,
You will not regret it. And I hit a little peace sign to my eye.
and the poor victim of this paper shoving is like barreled over, flailing like a dying fish. Just get it off me! Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off!
Money.
I don't think. And someone kind of talks. Just I don't think he's. I don't think they're dead. I think they're. Can I get another? Can I get another flyer, please? And somebody else. Can I get a flyer, please?
Of course. Please take some time out of your day to come to Juice Noir. It's killing me.
You're crying.
Please come.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Let me get my sheet. Where did it go? Where did she go? Okay. That is a 15.
Okay. Now, after kind of now I have to imagine, unless you tell me otherwise, you're like kind of weeping. Like, this is like the croc tears that you would do if you're trying to convince someone just through guilt to like come in.
Yeah, totally. I was jokingly crying, but you know what? Nah, yeah, she's definitely fake crying.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Don't cry. I'll go in. I can use a drink.
Thank you. It would. Wow.
I don't know what I'm doing. She's crying. I didn't do it. Hey, did you make her cry? No, she's starting. I know. She just. I didn't do it. No, you tell them I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I swear.
I just need people to go to the juice bar, or I'm gonna lose my job.
Oh no, you don't have to lose your job. Okay,
Heartless.
I'll go in. Just so I can save your job. Okay, I'll go in now.
Oh, thank you so much. You are so wonderful.
The mic is peaking. It's perfect. Oh my god! Like every now and
The
again,
way
you're
that, like,
peaking.
Mike's laughter is not coming out on my side, but I can hear it coming from Dio's computer.
Oh
Somehow
my
you are
god!
both peeking the mic, and you know what?
Really?
We'll see if I fix it. That
Oh
laugh
my
was
god!
peaking it, but
Funny.
just enough. Just enough.
I'm so.
Oh no. Oh no, don't apologize to me. Apologize to future Dio. I'm loving
Fair
it
enough.
now.
Oh, jeez.
It's funny as hell
God.
now.
Yeah, it's funny as hell now. We'll see if it's funny as hell on Wednesday whenever I'm editing.
All right.
I hope you know that I currently have a Reddit post pulled up of
What?
cringy anime phrases.
Oh,
I
Oh
did.
my god!
We might
Yes.
be the most back that we've ever been.
Yes. Oh man. Oh my god.
God.
Woof.
I hope you're.
No, I
Oh,
said I don't want to do
okay.
this anymore.
So they go in. They kind of scurry in. Feeling of guilt, kind of. Still there, still kind of bitter. And while you are out, I was worried. While you're kind of out there, you see one of your kind of not quite regulars, but someone who you would see if who kind of passes by and kind of goes to the place that Dongo Cho would be at. And this is this bunny girl with red eyes and ghost white hair, and she's wearing kind of like schoolgirl looking kind of uniform, and her as a little girl named Maki, and Maki is kind of clumsy. She kind of stumbles and trips over to you, and she's kind of doing the same thing that you are and trying to pass out flyers as flyers. And she's doing okay, but you can tell that she's not as into it as you are. But you kind of know her enough to see her as like a regular face that you see passing by as you're passing out flyers.
I'm gonna walk over to her. Just, oh god.
Why don't you steal yourself before you start talking? It's like so much fun.
It's like the devil and angel on my shoulder, trying to hold me back. The way. Ohayo, Maki-chan!
Oh!
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. Miki-chan, I didn't know you were. Oh, right, you're always passing out flyers. I was just doing this for a tryout.
Oh, yes, I'm on a very important mission for Sensei today.
Sensei? I didn't know you were still in school. Aren't you still in school?
No, I'm a full-grown adult.
Grown-ass woman.
I don't need school.
I didn't mean to offend. Sorry.
No, it's okay. What are you trying out for?
Um, you know the maid cafe over in Dangocho?
The maid cafe.
Our
Yeah.
rival.
I keep trying to get Sensei to let me turn this place into a maid cafe, but he just keeps turning me down.
And Maki kind of looks at the sign and sees Juice Noir, and it's very kind of elaborate, and it has almost that kind of a campy feel, almost, but it's also a little mature as well. It kind of gives off this mix of maturity, but also a little bit of playfulness. And she looks back and says, "Oh, I guess your sensei wanted to stand out. There's so many maid cafes in Dango Cho. I guess it would be hard to stand out."
Yeah, but I would make it the absolute most Segoyest. I don't think that's how you say that.
Uh, I You could just say it was a new word.
You're right. I'm very clever when it comes to speaking.
I'm very smart.
You know, English isn't my first language.
It isn't, but you're so fluent.
It is because I have to be fluent. These people need me, you know.
Oh, so you're like a magical girl, right?
I put my cat paw to my face and I go, shh. You can't say it out loud.
I'm a killer.
Sorry.
My mission is very secret. We can't. The villains can't know my intentions.
Oh, okay. I won't say anything else about it. Okay. Anyways, I need to get back. Somebody said I could join the Moi Moi Maid Brigade. It's really big deal for me. So they asked me to pass out flyers as a test.
Ooh, that could be very fun. I wish you the absolute most bestest luck in the world. And I do like a pose that's like inflicting luck upon her.
Okay. Roll D20 for me real quick.
Roll a what?
Roll a performance check.
Okay.
Roll performance.
Okay. That is a 12.
All right. So when you hit the pose and it does a little bit of luck, it kind of does it. But if there was a fortune to it, it'd probably be a small blessing. Like it's not big luck, but it's like a small blessing pose. You kind of like rock a little bit. You kind of stumble a little bit when you hit it, but it's enough to like get Maki to kind of clap and just do a little smile. So you put a smile on somebody's face today. So even if you didn't get any flyers in or just got one or two, the fact that you got, Maki to be a little happy, did a little something, something for you. So she smiles, and says, all right. And you see her kind of perk up a little bit and like stand a little straighter. He says, okay, I'm going to go and pass out some more flyers. Thanks, Miki-chan.
I was trying to remember what the like Japanese way of saying you're welcome is.
Roll history.
Do you know it?
No, but I do have something in mind if you
Okay,
something
roll
in
history.
mind. Yeah, roll some. Actually, yeah,
That's just it's just a 10.
Okay.
I got nothing in history.
Okay. Well, you don't know right off the bat, but you figure there's only one possible solution to saying thank you or you're welcome in Japanese. Just say thank you backwards. It's not that hard.
Oh. Oh. Okay, hang on. My dyslexic ass. All right. Uwa
That's perfect. And
Tuck
for a
your
sec-
ship.
at the juice bar. Janai.
I would think she's casting a spell on me. I would kill her. I'm like, get the fuck away from me.
and when you do say it,
Witch!
you know, like 2 or 3 look at you with just what's you doing? Did you just cast a spell? Was that a hex? And I think the best way to describe it is the dude in the background of the Smiling Friends episode where it's like, I love kids, Charlie. I love kids. Just
I am, and I would say
is I don't think you'd be saying that out loud. But it's that.
that is a long. Hang on, I just looked it up. How do it? Doi tashimaste. That is you
Sounds
say
pretty
you're Japanese.
That was
You
really
learn something
good.
every day.
I looked up thank you, so I would have given you the wrong fucking.
Just say it
Yeah.
back.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's what I do. When people say thank you, I say thank you because I'm so fucking polite because of customer service that I'm thanking them for even being near me.
Thank you. With an F.
Thank you.
Okay. And as you're passing things out and what you gotta do, you also see the person who you gave the flyer to. And they leave with a small cup of lime juice. And they kind of look at it every now and again, just it's okay. It's good for pick me up, but no, it's you got to sail. And meanwhile, you see an RV pulling up
Oh,
right.
Bailing towards you.
Just
Finally time.
you see an RV making its way to a rather convenient spot. Right. And we'll get back to that in just a moment. Camila!
Yes. What do you want?
Damn.
You're getting a phone call.
Oh my god, who's calling me? Of course she answers it. I feel like she was already on her phone, so she's just like immediately like not even like one ring. It was like a millisecond of the ring, and then she presses it and goes, "Hello, hello,
Hello.
Hello.
I mean,
healer."
it's your gran.
Oh my god, what is going on? Huh?
There's nothing going on. It's going and it's going. But I'll tell you what, sweetie, how are you? Did something happen today? Anything fun happen?
Oh my gosh, you know how like I get these like little charms that I put them on my phone and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got the charm I've been waiting for. Spice. Spice. I always talk about. I know. I always talk about them. Well, I finally got the charm I wanted of them, and I finally got it. But I'm not gonna put it on my phone because like it's like very like it's a good. It's like I have never met. I've never seen a charm with more detail, so I'm keeping it safe and sound. But what's going on with you? Why are you calling? Not that I don't mind you calling. I'm just curious.
Call me George.
I'm
I
not,
got me George. 'Cause I'm curious.
I'm not allowed to check on my favorite granddaughter?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just curious as to why you called. Can I not be curious when my favorite grandma is calling me?
Mm, checkmate. Well, if you wanted to know, I just wanted to know if you could check on that boy from Sukajan Plaza, the one who we made those juicers for.
Oh,
The, yes, the poor
Juice
thing.
Noir.
Yes, that's the one.
I am actually, and Camila kind of like spins around. It's like, oh, I'm actually in the area right now, so I could probably swing by, check it out.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can do that.
The poor thing's behind on their warranty, and I just am worried about the juicer.
I would be too. If it were to go down, that would our name. Oh, I can't even think about that right now.
No, it is about the juicer, but it's also about the person who has the juicer. You have to understand, even though your father is so about business and making money and making things a big corporation, and making it a big business, he was
We're
never
about the people.
exactly. He's the person who has the juice.
He has the juice. The juice is the person. The person that has the juice. The juice for the person.
Will always be people first. If anything, I'd say that Surge Innovations isn't. We were just a small business, and we will always remain a small business. We just got a little bigger. We'll always be for the people and what they want and what they need and how to give back to this wonderful city that I spent so much time in. It'd mean a lot to me if you would go off and check on that poor soul.
I promise you, I will. I cannot. She kind of like shudders. She's like, I can't even imagine what will happen if that juicer goes down and the business is shut. I can't even think about that. Like, but yes, I will go check it out.
That's the spirit. Love you.
Love you too. Mwah! She like hangs up the phone.
She is so silly.
By the way, her phone, her ringtone is that fucking. Hold on, it played earlier. Because I'm listening to a playlist, of course. It's the fucking ring ding song, you know what I'm talking about?
I thought okay. When you said that, my brain just thought of a fucking frog from Meet the Robinsons. A ring a ding ding.
Oh no, it's not that one. No. It's the one by DJ Splash. You know the one where it's like, I hate this fucking ringtone, that one. You know what I'm talking about, please! Please!
I don't know.
It's such a good song! It's so silly. Yeah, I don't know him like I do.
I'm sorry, dog.
Okay, after this, you'll listen to it and you'll recognize it.
Fair enough. All right. And you said yourself you were in the area. And as you finish your phone call, you hear the sound of an engine going off.
Right behind you, barreling towards you. Make a dexterity check to get out of the way.
No. I'm not that evil. I'm not that cool.
It'd be funny.
It would be pretty funny.
If you just die. Oh!
And you see from across an RV that has all across it bumper stickers and bobbleheads and everything in between, and you also see a paper mache horned woman, and you see Mikitomo right over there as well, just all coming together and are standing out in this sea of bodies and costumes and outfits and everything.
I think she kind of narrows her eyes at Trinity because she's like, I don't recognize this person. Who the hell is that? And just kind of like accidentally kind of gives her like a stink face, like, oh, okay. But she recognizes Mikitomo because like she's been to the juice bar many times, so she knows. She's probably seen her and probably like said a few words to her. But this other girl, she's like, she looks cool, but like, who the hell is that?
Do I
And I
notice
think she kind of
this stink face?
this fucking person kind of glaring at her.
Yeah, do
What?
I notice this?
She wears her emotions on her face. She's trying to work on it.
Okay.
She's autistic.
Okay.
And
All right.
So you all converge at the front of Juste Noir. Standing, right only a few feet away from the entrance.
I think Trinity might see it because Camilla's a very colorful person. I mean, everyone else here is like colorful.
Yeah.
But she's just kind of like standing there, not hiding behind anything. So you could literally look over and see her. Like she's not hiding anything.
I'm staying facing right back.
And then she realizes that she's looking at you, kind of like widens her eyes. She's like, "Oh shit!" Like, oops. And she kind of like straightens her back and walks up to the front of the juice bar.
Okay, sorry. Welcome to the juice bar.
Um.
Oh.
I don't know what to say to
I
that.
was gonna say, I think Jess was just stunned.
Yeah, just like
That was sunlock right there.
You going to get your usual today?
Camila walks. Let me read a story. Camila smiles at her. She's like, "Oh my god, hi." No, today actually I'm here on business. My grandma told me I have to check on your guys' juice maker to make sure it doesn't break down on y'all.
That silly little juice maker.
Has it been having any troubles recently, or is it working pretty good?
It's been kind of fudgy.
Do I hear any of this?
Well, depends.
Ear hustling?
Yeah.
Are you inside of
Oh no,
your RV?
I imagine I was out the RV at this point.
Okay, gotcha.
Unless Jass's character was stink eyeing me through my windshield.
Fucking sniped you through the window, like, what the fuck? Why is there a fucking RV in the middle of the goddamn street?
But I
like,
imagined I
what?
was like on the street at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had the impression that's why I started talking and then stopped talking, because I was like, Dio gonna say something, or am I gonna say something first?
No, you're boss. I'm not in the scene yet. You'll know.
No, don't worry. We're about to drag your ass into the scene.
Yeah,
You're
get
right.
your ass over here and fucking speak.
Miki
Damn it.
does a little.
Miki's got some words for you.
Miki,
Suck it.
no one knows how. Her ears perk up.
Oh, it's cute.
Camilla, there's a new person here. We
Camilla-
must introduce ourselves.
Also, I want to point out that Miki and Camila are the same height, and I think that's so funny. But I think because of their shoes, it just makes them taller. Because
You probably got, like,
they both got Mary Janes on, but I think Camila has like chunky Mary Janes.
oh, definitely. She definitely got the big fucking
Yeah.
Mary Jane.
So she kind of like leans forward and kind of like whispers. She kind of looks. She's like, because she doesn't know whether to whisper in the cat ear or the real ear. So she kind of just like gets close to her face. Just like, okay. We're like, all right. She's like, yeah, I saw them on the way in. I've never seen them before. Like, who? Like, not in a bad way, but like.
I know most everyone here in Nu-Futura, as it
That's
is
what I'm
my
saying.
to protect you.
Oh, thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Camila-san.
I'm so glad you're here to protect me. She kind of like pats her shoulder.
Yeah.
How about you talk to her first and kind of get a vibe, and then I'll be like right there.
Camila, my captain. And I saunter over.
Captain.
Konnichiwa!
Huh?
I heard the idea of Jazz laughing.
That is.
You,
Oh.
I do not recognize you. Therefore, you must be new in town.
How did you know that?
I'm new.
I know everyone in Nu-Futura, as it is my job as the protector to know.
You're the protector.
Of course, I'm an intergalactical magical space cat,
I kind of do.
and it is my job.
Go on.
Nope, continue what we were saying there.
I was gonna say I kind of do the thing where like you put your hand down to like where their height is. To you.
Damn!
And I kind of like bring it over to where I am.
I might be short, but I am so mighty and powerful. I come from the planet Nynestity. We might be cute and super small and dainty, but it's hiding our ferocious power.
Uh-huh. I see.
Anyway, I'm Miki Tomo, and I work at this lovely juice bar that I can see that you're about to step foot into. I'm very excited to have you as a patron.
There is no way that is your real name. But
Ain't no way.
yes, I
It
can.
is. It was bestowed upon me by the queen.
What? There's a queen of this city? There's a monarchy?
No, queen of Nynestity, you silly. Were you not listening to anything I just said?
Camila walks up. She's like, "Yeah, oh my god, are you like not listening?
Are you?
Are you serious?" She's kind of mindlessly on her phone. Like the whole conversation, she was just kind of on her phone, and then she heard that. She's like, "You know what? I'm gonna step in because like you're new in town and you're like insulting someone. What's your goddamn problem?"
I feel like I wasn't insulting anyone, but IG.
You're telling her that there's a queen? Yeah, fucking listen. Were you not paying attention to her goddamn backstory? God, you'd be awful. God, I hope you were never in an anime because the main character is gonna tell you their backstory and you're gonna be like,
And I'm
yeah,
gonna hit them
not
while they're
even
transforming.
listen. Yeah, you're that person.
I am that person. I'm about to
Have some
punch you while you're
respect.
transforming.
I'm about to.
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
can't
outta you.
believe you. So disrespectful.
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you?
Look, man. I'm new in town. I'm certain continent. It took a long time to get my RV to wherever I could drive it from. As you can see, it's not in the best shape. It's not gonna be in better shape, I can tell.
I am also from far, far away.
I can tell. You told me. See, I'm paying attention. Yes.
Good. That's good. Glad to
Look.
see you finally got your listening ears on.
Oh, where's your ears
I've got
again?
big ears that hear many things.
Look, my mom came to this juice bar a long time ago, and she suggested to me that when I get on the road that I come here. That's it. I will be in and out 20 minutes tops.
Miku
Sorry.
has snapped. The customer service like, oh my goodness, welcome, patron. I cannot wait to start. Please,
Oh
come
my
in.
god.
The peeking.
The peak just so
Watching you
bad.
peek
That's so
and
funny.
Watching you peek and hearing you just go quiet is the
It's so
best thing
funny.
ever.
So funny because all I can imagine is make it like kind of like just like she starts speaking and then she kind of zooms off and like in an animation where she turns small and just kind of like freaking out.
Like the pin running away. Let's go.
Yes. Get in my
All right.
Yeah, I'm inside now.
She's inside.
Yeah, she ran away to go inside and like, oh my god, let me help you get your stuff for you.
I point.
You're such a good employee.
I point to Camilla. I go, what the fuck was that? You just immediately just dog on like people who are new.
She kind of like stares at your finger,
Yeah.
and then that in the Michael Jackson music video where he puts his finger on the gun and puts it down. She does that to your finger, and she's like, "Okay, first of all, pointing is rude."
Yeah, I'm a rude person.
The Valley Girl coming out.
Secondly,
Oh my god.
if you're gonna, I'm dogging on you, as you say, because in this place, yeah, that's what it is. Sorry. It's all the gif. It's so fucking funny, but
Just all the good you guys are sending.
yeah. And she's like, secondly, if you're going to live here,
I'm not going to.
you
Live
gotta
here.
learn good because
Good.
apparently you are just I can't think of the right stupid and me.
Use a
You can't.
Buddy.
Yeah, like
Buddy, you
Huh?
stuttered.
Yeah.
You stuttered during your insult. I don't care anymore. And I'm walking inside.
Damn.
First rule: never stutter during a promo. Kid walks
That's true.
inside.
There's a promo kid. Learn how to do him.
It's a promo. Kid, what am I doing?
Jesus.
Nah,
I got excited.
Can I
Get a
cast
life,
hideous
kid.
laughter?
get a life, kid.
Can I cast hideous laughter?
What do I have to roll to beat that? What do I have to roll to beat that?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
I think it's a constitution.
You have to success on a wisdom saving throw
Is
or fall
wisdom?
prone.
Yes,
Yes.
it's
Wisdom?
It's wisdom.
19.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that passes.
yeah. You hit after that. You hit the get a life, kid, and then just walk in.
It's called a promo kit. Learn how to do one. I'm walking inside.
And Camilla,
Kind
you
of rolls her eyes and follows you inside.
All
Miki
right.
is standing at a table, hands behind her back, excitedly waiting for her new patron to sit down.
all right, right. Well, before we hit to that scene, let's take take 5. Inside is an establishment with the ambiance of a maid cafe, the ingredients of a juice bar, the bartending counter for a cocktail bar, and the maturity only found in a hostess bar. Alas, the juice noir is empty. Not a single person inside, save for this bar's owner, a dark-skinned man in his mid-30s whose appearance could easily be taken as feminine, save for a few features that only a sharp eye could pinpoint. This is Noir Mont Blanc, who sighs in disappointment at the inevitability of another slow day with only a single customer. Until now.
Make it 2.
Oh,
I'm walking straight up to the counter.
well, welcome in. I didn't think I would be having more service. Oh my gosh, and you see, and like these are, I want you to combine the two references, like just dark skinned, kind of bit of glasses on, just very kind of pretty looking guy here, very pretty, and he currently has on a kind of an old school Alita look that's very, kind of classic.
I love classic Lolita.
It's so
Sorry.
much. No, like, yeah, fuck yeah, brother. Like, come on, Jazz, you can't be doing this to me. We're gonna be like, we're gonna dap up in the middle of the session, man. Like, come on, you can't be doing this to me, please. Anyways, like, I'm ready to dap up.
I walk straight up and I'm like, hey, boss man.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Don't.
Oh,
Oh my.
I didn't think I had any company. It's an old school Lolita look. Plenty of bows, a nice petticoat, glasses, some like purple lipstick, a lot of purple earrings. It's very put together, very nice. And
It's very funny because I did not describe what she's in, but I can. Being she's in a tank top with a leather jacket over it and sweatpants. And high tops.
Motherfucker. Bill.
That is another reason why Camellia was looking at you funny, because she was like, "What the fuck are you wearing?"
I'm
What's the fashion,
comfy,
please?
man.
No drip.
No
Don't.
drip.
You cannot. You have to have drip in this
No.
fucking town.
No style. So what can I do for you? What can I do for you?
Y'all got like a menu?
Oh, yes, of course. Let me reach down. Yes,
Make
right here.
Do
And
this.
the menu is kind of a standard. You know, it has its plenty of juices. You know, you got your classics. You got your orange, strawberry, lemonade. You know, you got your avocados. You got your you know, your veggie smoothie. Your veggies. But there are also the specialties, and there is the there's the Bloody Monday, which is, you know, tomato, strawberry, some mint, and with I want to say some raspberries as well. Like, it's a very weird combination, but you're not sure how it will work, but you kind of trust. But it's something to kind of trust. You have the fruity one, which is, you know,
Me. Kidding. Sorry.
no. Say it with your chest. Fruity one,
Happy
which is
Pride!
I mean, bro!
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Happy Pride. Which is basically a fruit smoothie, just with all sorts of different smoothies that are been kind of given a base of you know, lemon water. There is another specialty, and that is the Noir Classique, which is basically a chocolate pie served with a white Russian.
Oh, wow.
But it's a faux white Russian, so it's kind of made with coconut milk, like foam coconut milk, and some like some seltzer water.
She looks through it all and looks at him and then looks back at the menu. And she goes, shit. I think I'm gonna get just an avocado smoothie.
Ew.
Sure thing.
What did I
And-
hear?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm just sitting here. Sorry. I'll let my mind talk.
On her phone.
What did you say?
She said ill.
I said, ew.
Please tell me this isn't the character.
She's quiet. She's like
I
on
was
her
gonna say, I
phone, like
definitely
waiting
said
to
it
go
in
up.
character.
I think Camila was just quietly on her phone. She heard that. She just kind of like let her mind slip and just went ew very quietly. She
What?
wasn't expecting her to hear her. She kind of like looks up and goes, I saw something on my phone. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the phone.
Who the fuck did your hair?
Fuck did your hair? What? I'm on the phone.
Cammy, do you want
Huh?
something?
I'm not paying for her.
Oh, of course.
I wasn't expecting you to.
I'm just throwing that out there.
He's like, I'm fucking rich.
Are you kidding me? Do you know who I am? I'm kidding. No. Camila walks up to the counter and she's like, actually, no, I was
Your
actually
turn.
here on.
I step back.
Okay.
Wait. That's right now.
I was actually here on business terms. But I can wait. I can wait until this one's done.
Okay. Now, I think I know just what to do. And reaches down real quick and kind of grabs a few bits of avocado, grabs a little bit of this, is a little bit of that, kind of has them all laid out and kind of prepares this drink pretty well. Pretty well. It's very, efficient and very nice and kind of, great to look at.
He's really
Great to
good
look
at
at.
Wow, she's really good.
that. I was doing the smiling friends. He's really good at that. Oh yeah.
Oh, I was referencing camera.
And
These are really good.
it's
Really
great.
good.
And Noir does a little twirl before presenting to you, but then there's a stumble. He ends up tripping, and then you go, oh! And
Does my
Sensei!
does my drink fall?
no, it
That's
stays.
what you're worried about?
It kind of teeters a little bit.
Okay. Well, I had
And
to
then-
make sure. Go on.
And then suddenly, as if on cue, Noir pops back up as if nothing happened, and you notice something. Roll perception, everybody.
Oh, everyone? Yeah! Love rolling.
Ooh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
I'm
Let
pretty
me see.
based at that.
Oh. I got
You're
6.
good at it, that's what? That's 17 for me.
15.
Mhm.
6.
She does not give a fuck.
But she
I'm on my
does
phone,
care,
I'm on
but
my
she's
phone.
kind of like... I'm a phone.
Okay, I know exactly how we're gonna do this.
Two
Okay.
phones.
As if on cue, Noir pops up, and you notice it's almost as if on cue, just woof, and you see that they are in a completely different outfit. No longer is it the old school Alita look. Instead, they come out in almost this Kipow Chinese style dress. The hair is done up and it's put into a ponytail. They have completely different makeup palette. They even have a monocle instead of like their normal
So
round
weird.
glasses and they even pull out like a little smoking pipe. And
Sensei, I hate when you do that.
well, I have to give them a surprise. Besides, it wouldn't be as fun as if I do this. Fun as doing this. And so he puts his hand over his eyes, and out of nowhere, a completely different shade of eyeshadow, almost like magic. Just
But
Can
I
we
would,
let-
you are so old, I think you're gonna die sometime.
Oh!
you see him take psychic damage a little bit.
No!
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I don't mean to like be rude or all, but like, my mom told me about you, and she's old, so I'd assume like, y'all will be meeting at the crossroads soon.
no.
It'll be a very sad ceremony, but I will be sure to send you away in flowers.
I'll
I'm
be
34.
34.
And I...
When he says 34, you hear Trinity go, "Damn!" Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Not that old. I'm
Also, you
I've-
can't be smoking inside. That's illegal.
Illegal to smoke?
Inside.
People have
They-
problems with their lungs, Missy.
It's fake. It's water
Prove it.
fake.
Vaping
Bubbles
is-
come out.
Vaping is just as
Vape-
bad as smoking, man.
Oh.
We
I'll
lost
see
it. We lost a good member in the anime club.
What?
They didn't die. They can't speak anymore.
Oh.
Water vapor took away their vocal cords? What was he drinking it?
They boil their lungs?
Yeah.
I really miss him.
What do you mean they got him?
Oh my god! No!
They got him.
They got his ass.
What do you mean they got him?
Oh! Oh! So
All I know is that my mom and dad told me that it is illegal to smoke and vape inside. And like I said, that kid from Anime Club, I never see him again.
So base for that.
For boiling his lungs.
In reality, they probably like got sent away and then like moved.
Yeah.
They
But her
no,
parents like
that's
told
what
her.
they tell you.
Yeah, like he moved, and then her
He
parents
went to a
told
farm.
like, oh yeah, since he was vaping, they like arrested him, and he'll never come out of prison.
No, he went to a farm because he's dead.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah. That little farm in the sky.
Little farm in the sky. Old.
You're old.
Dead man.
I'm not. I'm 30. That's not old at all.
He's literally
Oh,
not that old.
It's very old in the profession that I'm in. You're practically half dead.
What is he in your profession?
He could be. He has the body type for it, but again, he's practically
What?
half dead.
Is your profession, outsider?
Outsider? My name
Yeah,
is Trinity.
outsider.
It's true. I haven't seen you before.
Why?
That name is very kawaii.
What? Look, man. I don't. Look, man.
What?
I don't speak that language too much, man.
Oh, you see, you've met my employee.
Yes, I'm the one that brought them in here. I did my job.
Yes, she's very nice.
Did you remember? Yes, I brought in another customer earlier as well. I fake cried this time, like you told me.
You were fake crying to get people in?
Yes, it worked really well. I told them that I was going to lose my job.
Okay.
Whatever. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
But Trinity is such a very cool name.
Thanks.
Trinity.
Yeah.
I-
I'm not gonna give
I
you.
told
the
them my
whole
backstory.
Yeah, I did hear the
The full-
backstory. I heard the backstory. I promise.
The full backstory.
Just the important parts.
Spark notes.
I'm going to mouth to
DLR.
Trinity. I am so sorry.
I mean, my mom always told me never break kayfabe, so I'm just assuming that she's never breaking kayfabe.
Kayfabe.
What does kayfabe even mean?
Hell's what?
All right.
Is that a candy?
Yes.
You're a wrestler?
Technically.
You
Technically.
What
Huh.
the fuck did I just hear you say?
Yeah, what did you say?
Oh, what did you say?
Me?
They just said technically.
No, technically.
Technically?
Technically.
Technically. I don't know. It's a funny way of saying technically. Sorry.
Very funny.
Does that mean
Damn.
you're really, really strong?
I mean, on a scale of like 1 to 20, I'm at a crisp 16.
Could you? Oh my God! Could you lift me up?
Oh.
I'd rather you do it outside.
I'm not gonna power slam your coworker.
Don't, she didn't ask you to power slam her. She asked you to pick her up.
Yeah, I want
I
to see if you
will
could
power
deadlift.
slam this one.
Are you threatening her?
You threatening Camilla-san?
Camilla-san is threatening me with her existence.
Camilla-san, is this true?
Are you? Listen, I just came here to check on a machine. I didn't come here to be talked to like this.
Oh,
What are you giggling about?
Just the way you said it. To talk to like this.
Like this?
oh, Camilla-san, that is a. You reminded me something,
What's up?
and I
What
start.
are you saying to me?
Stop. I'm starting to like fumble around in my dress pocket. Look, I got one of those idol keychains that you have so many of.
Oh my gosh, which one is it?
It's the bunny.
Oh my god. She looks at it. She's like, "Oh my god, that is so cute! Look at this one that I got." And she goes into her bag, just totally just forgetting about what just happened, and pulls out the keychain that she got. It was Spice. She's like, "Look, I have been wanting this one forever, and I finally."
You got Spice, John. That is so sugoi.
I know. I'm so excited. I don't even know if I want to put it on my phone or not because it's like so
No, it's
good.
there.
I
Let's
know.
see. Cocoa, spice. All you need now is honey. But who could have honey?
Look,
Honey
as,
goes really well with tea.
look, as big
Yes,
as
it
a fan as
does.
I am of them, I'm not much of a collector.
You will
They
see
fucking turn around and look at her like, do you have it?
Do you have the
Well-
missing link?
No, I have CDs of them.
Oh my god, really?
Who's your favorite? Who's your bias?
I mean, I don't. I do like honey.
You
Oh my
have
God.
to have a bias
I
listening
like
to
You
them.
honey.
Oh my god.
Listen, I know I was kind of mean to you before, but like, I think maybe we might get along.
Before it never stopped.
Does this mean we're CB3?
Oh my god, are we?
Where's
Oh my. Okay, this is the part where I pull out my DM chair. I actually changed the name some time ago. It's no longer CB3, it's FC3.
Oh shit, we're on FC3. My bad, G.
Yeah, I did the change in the updated docs that I left in the PDFs.
Oh.
My bad. I thought everybody read them.
I did read them, but because it's on Word, I can't access them.
I was gonna say
Oh,
we have to
damn it.
convert it to PDF.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad, dog.
Also, the font
Um,
is we have to convert to PDF, so the font's gone.
I knew I should have put in the PDFs. My mistake. Why didn't anyone send me a message?
I don't know, my bad, G.
I'm gonna,
I'm
send
sorry
the
about it.
PDFs. I'm gonna send the PDFs right now. Fuck. I didn't know. My bad, dog. I'm like fucking.
Well, Trinity
You're-
San, will you be our honey?
Look, I literally only came to the city for this and to see this juice bar that my mom really liked. If I can be y'all's honey
What's so
for
special about this?
What do you mean? What's so
Work
You
here.
Work here.
What? I'm with Trinity out of this. Here.
And I've had our smoothies, and I can tell you that they're just okay.
Oh!
Uh,
Just every word is just
look,
pain.
Just we're talking, and in the background, you can see Noir kind of like dying, like just like falling behind the counter.
I'm just I can be you guys' honey for like at most 15 minutes.
I can be a hero, baby.
I have a dog I need to get back to.
You can talk.
Okay. I see what's happening here.
Wait.
What?
You gotta pay up.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, you just fucking.
I wasn't gonna leave now. Again, I said 10 minutes.
Oh, understandable.
10-minute.
But
I need
Tots.
to meet this puppy. I love little animals. They're my best friends.
Sure, I'll pay. How much is it?
Your
Oh.
life. Fight
Well,
to the
given
death.
the cost of the ingredients, I probably have to say about $5.
Jesus.
I tip 10.
Keep the change.
Yeah, I do hit him with the. There you go. I hand the 10. I go, you can keep it.
Thank you.
That leaves me at $5. Yeah.
And
I
it's
can
like
do my Gremlin Victory Dance for only $5.
I take Venmo.
Take Venmo.
No.
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 All right, I'll do this once.
Hey,
Ew,
hey,
ew, ew.
hey.
Okay, we got. Okay.
Yes, I have a dog. His name is Cerberus. I call him Champ.
Cerberus? Like, from... I'm pretty sure I've seen an anime with, like...
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure there are several anime that you could name off.
But can I please meet the puppy?
Sure, I can, like, bring him inside.
Well, you finished your shift for the day, and well, we're not getting too much traffic.
All the
Hmm.
traffic is for me, by the way, let it be known.
I can bring him in. He
I
likes
know.
meeting new people.
Okay.
Yay!
Puppy.
Remember though, if you drop something, you clean it.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. He took a dump before we got in the car.
He's ooping.
He's ooping.
Yeah.
I'm heading out to go retrieve my dog.
Alrighty, let's jump over there then. All right, now
Fuck.
you come out to it. You come out to your RV, and you notice something is wrong.
It's gone.
Horribly wrong.
Do I need
Your
to make
RV.
a perception check?
Sure, yeah, sure.
Non-nat 20.
Okay. When you look at your RV, you know something is horribly wrong. Horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. Not only, I mean, the good news is Champ is safe.
Oh, thank
Champ is
God.
safe.
Thank God.
Yeah. But as for the RV, all the tires are gone.
Oh,
Even the backup tires.
how did y'all?
I'm just thinking about the freaking what on the car. What are we gonna do?
What? What?
Then to make matters worse, you check the hood. The entire engine is gone.
Oh my god.
How did they?
You know,
Jacked your shit. Jesus.
They did this in 10 minutes.
you don't know
Someone got
how.
busy.
They're inventing new types of crime here.
You don't know who. But somehow, some way, they pulled it off.
I'm heading inside. Is my bed still there?
Oh yeah, bed's still there. Yeah, everything inside is great. As for the outside, not so much.
I go to like my stack of CDs and movies. Is anything missing from here?
No,
Brazilian,
it's just
Brazilian Kamen Rider Black is still there.
Beloved.
tires and the engine.
I turn to Champ and I go, Champ, what the hell? You were supposed to be watching this.
Drugs.
I was gonna say it's a dog. It's a dog with paper mache wings.
Aw.
It's a English bulldog with paper mache wings.
I knew it. I knew it. I was like, this sounds like an English bulldog.
He's so cute. I wanna pet him.
I scoop him up and I
Show it to me, Rachel.
I scoop him up and I walk back into the juice bar and I look not angry, just kind of like sad.
Oh, my
did something
goodness,
happen?
he's so chunky.
Champ, go make
Okay,
friends,
that's not-
and I set him down.
Are you okay?
I'm rubbing all over his little face.
So my RV's outside.
Yes.
Gift from my mom. Super. What is the fucking word? Sentimental. Has
Yeah.
a sticker from every place that I've fought in, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it doesn't have an engine or tires. I'm trapped.
Then how'd
Oh.
you get here? Oh.
Ow.
I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die.
Camila sits down on the floor and starts petting the dog. My bad, damn.
Mm-hmm. Anyways. Yeah, I'm stuck here. Great.
Ouch.
Do you know anyone who would
That's okay. We are a really awesome city.
This is an awesome city?
Yeah.
The
Look
city,
at us.
The city that just stole my tires and my engine.
Well,
Like
who's
one
to say
person.
that the city stole your tires and engine?
I would
That's a good point.
I would say that my tires and engine were there whenever I got into the city.
You wouldn't have had
Could
a
be
way to
evil
get
bad
otherwise.
guys out and about.
So there's evil bad guys out and about.
Mm,
Yeah, my backstory.
You don't. We do get a lot of competition in this town.
Why would
Crews, gangs.
and why would they give a shit about me? I'm an outsider.
Mm, maybe you
Probably
had
why.
some parts they might use.
They're gonna. I put my head in my hands.
Oh, honey. And like just does the there, pat, and like Noir is as a dude is fairly tall. 5'9", 5'10". Just there. It's all right. They're there. They're there.
Luckily, they didn't steal my bed. That's the only good thing I can say about this, is that they didn't take my bed.
Well, that means you can still stay here, I guess, and get something to eat. We do have everything. You're in the town, the city square, so
Awesome.
yeah. That's a real shame. And Camilla, honey, you said you wanted to check something out.
She's kind of petting the dog. She's yeah, right, sorry. She kind of pets the dog's head and gets up. She walks over. She's like, yeah, I'm actually here because my grandma called me and said that I have to check on your guys' juice maker to make sure it's good because your warranty is about to go. So, gotta make sure it's still up and running and to be able to change it again, possibly.
Oh, I can't even pay anything. We're barely getting any business. It's been dead for days now. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
How much is
I
the
know.
warranty?
How much is the warranty? Off the top of my head, I don't know. I'd have to.
Would you be able to cover it?
Me?
Yes.
Just random person.
I mean, how most likely, how poppin' is the the fight scene here?
Well, you'd have to look around. I'd say there's something for everyone here. You might be able to find something.
I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, I could probably cover some of it. Not now. I have
Well,
$5 on me right now.
well,
I
that's
gave-
very nice.
I gave the other.
You should
10.
have 15.
I gave the other 10 to you.
Oh, right. But I don't want to ask a stranger to help me with this. I worked so hard to get this place. I guess I'll just go back to being a hostess.
How about
Well,
asking?
I mean, like, if
I mean,
I can pull some strings and do something, because, like, you are a very loyal customer to us, so, like, it's not that big of a deal. And if it is still good, I mean, like, we don't have to fix it for a little bit.
I mean, it made my avocado.
Yeah.
How was it? I need to know.
I
'Cause
haven't taken a sip yet, actually.
It's actually melting in my hand.
I actually didn't. The condensation is like, slipping, sliding.
oh,
I actually dropped it outside.
Just a,
all right. Roll it. Roll it. Mind.
Hey.
20, see how it is.
roll a d20 to see how it is.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I think you should roll a d20 since you made it, Mike.
It's a 10.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I got a 10.
The DM do the work.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
burnt my shake.
Okay. It's a 12, 10?
Yeah, mine is a 10.
Okay. I'll take the 10. It's all right. It's all right. It's how everyone says.
Okay.
You give it 3 stars at max.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
Oh,
I just I take a sip. I let it linger,
did you have to?
and I just go.
You don't like it.
Yeah, it's like a 4.5 stars.
You
Out of
don't.
five.
You
Out
don't
of
have to
five.
lie.
Out of five.
You don't have to lie to me.
Hey, I'm not, dude. Look, man, I'm in a fucked up
Oh,
emotional state right now.
that's fair.
My car gets its shit stolen, and now I'm drinking a shitty shake. What the fuck's my life?
My dog's getting pet on. I'm fighting, man.
Ah!
The
I'm
fucking
squeaking.
Kendrick Lamar scream. The ah.
All right. And
Ah.
okay. And as for the juicer, you notice the juicer is a little odd. There are a few things that are kind of a little weird about it. Some of the blades have kind of gotten a little rusty. It looks like they haven't been replaced at all, mostly because there's a good chance that Noir probably didn't have a chance to replace the blades or to get any filters or anything. Just any filters, just no replacement parts at all. This has been here since you last saw this. This was first installed, and that was probably about maybe a year ago. Probably, like, there's a good chance that just this is a rusted, not okay looking juicer. Like, there's no wonder it's like so crappy. It's not up to date. It's not maintained well.
Okay. I think Camila kind of makes some notes on her phone to of what she's gonna tell her grandma when she returns back. Be like, yeah, it's going.
It's not great.
It's okay. Not the best.
It's a fixer-upper.
... Oh,
Yeah.
not good. ... Not good. ...
Yeah. She kind of texts her photos of the machine, and texts her yeah, it's something.
Oh, it's bad. And you get a text. Oh no. Do they have enough to pay for it? And to text.
Yeah. Camila kind of glances over at everyone, and then looks back at her phone and texts back, "Not anytime soon."
Oh. Yeah, this is not very good. Okay. And I kind of will end that little conversation right there. And we'll skip over to our next. Now,
Beatboxing.
so like it's probably it's like Noir's like coping like just to keep from like not losing the nerve. Like I imagine like Miki is still just having a good time with Champ.
Yeah, I'm the little puppy.
Like Trin is probably just next to Noir, just doing the Shinji pose. Just
Well, I'm having the time of my life.
Not full Shinji pose, but I'm definitely sitting there. I'm checking my phone. I'm doom scrolling.
All right. And you see a few things. You see a few things that are like Nu-Futura exclusive, and you see a pop-up that says, fight for the number 17 spot in Nu-Futura's fight circuit. Join now and climb the ranks. Sign up here with your card. the 3 numbers on the back and your expiration date. Just all laid out.
Hold on. Hold on. Can I roll insight? Is this a scam? Am I about to get my shit stolen?
Roll insight.
This was 16.
Yeah, you can tell that this is a very close scam that's used. Technically, it does look official, but it looks like somebody ended up kind of splicing that scam onto that little flyer and just resent it. It's so close that most people confuse it unless they really look at it.
I've been scammed one too many times. I'm putting that in lore.
As you scroll a little further down, you see the real one that has the same thing, but it just doesn't have the numbers on the card, the back of the card, and the expiration date. It doesn't have those 3 details on it. Just a regular.
I out loud just go, dude, this fucking city is full of scammers, huh? No offense.
None taken.
Not.
It's a puppy with a little chunky face.
I'm signing up.
And as you sign up, you don't even have to roll for this one. It's a sound that any citizen of Nu-Futura has come accustomed to, and is pretty jarring for first-timers. The speakers and radio speakers suddenly go static. The radio tuned itself into nothing short of garbled gibberish, occasionally stopping on a very out-of-the-box commercial, the same ones you heard before. This is super mega sex pose, does anything you need to do. It's a level 7. Game is game. Man, we don't need to do anything. We're guys. That's how it always is. Stop it. Get some help. And then you can help me get the way out of that. Just every time you're just hearing these crazy, just weird things just all the time. And you know what I think? I think nuclear war is a justifiable option.
I also believe that.
Just,
that's just Trinity out loud.
No. That was horrible.
No, it just all this gibberish, occasionally stopping until eventually the radio becomes crystal clear. And meanwhile, from somewhere in the city, in a one-of-a-kind radio station, people of the modern world, lend me your ears. From the farthest airwaves all around again and straight to you. You'll listen to Nu-Futura's #1 super-powered, ultra-powered, nuclear, napalm, critical mass, and power station, Backspin Radio. And as always, I'm your host with the most, your bass baron, your rhythm royale, Prince Bambi. I'm coming at you with mixes blended even and chunky, cutting corners in ways that circles won't even triangle. Strap yourselves in, people. We going for a ride. Futura is seeing the biggest wave of crews forming in generations. Playground for all the different elements that come to our city. From Sukajan to Neo Junction and even Greeny Greens. And it looks to get bigger and even bigger still. Futura has been seeing activity left and right. Not just in the crews, but even in the gangs. So some crazy fools are guaranteed to go looking for new ways to stir up the pot. You better be careful mixing up out there. But even with all this new talent, there's always going to be someone at the top of the mountain. Now, ain't there? The stick, kind of measuring stick that brings out your A game and forces you to go for that triple S. The hottest team out now is CGI. There's Ice, a quiet young gen who dresses like his name sounds. Then Groove, a new age baddie who leaves highlights on any dance floor she steps on. And last but not least, their leader, a one-of-a-kind rider who tags under the name of Check. Keep your eyes peeled taking on these cats. You got it? Nowadays, though, it ain't all sunshines and rainbows around here. The increased violence in Badland Hatton, civil wars in the Musashi Gardens, riffraff causing trouble in Sukajan Plaza, and the mysterious glitch out in Circuit Central. And to think that all this happening week to week? Nah, it's back to back. And with the battle for Nu-Futura only weeks away, the heat is only going to get hotter. I gotta admit, man, All this stuff is making me real antsy. I haven't gotten this many goosebumps since I saw a scary movie and read a bedtime ghost tale. Ain't no time to be sleeping on the job. Gotta bust a move real soon, and y'all better be the one striking a pose. And now, some music, baby. And then he just goes in, and you hear just this crazy mix of scratching that you heard before, all these weird mix that you wouldn't even think would come together, but somehow, some way, they work. And then it just goes to this crazy musical hour, and it just cuts off, and music is just kept playing. And Noir just kind of says, "Well, I see you've met the big voice of the city."
Definitely heard him.
Yep. Be prepared to hear him a lot. He's a very colorful person. Sometimes he'll drop by the shop, and sometimes he'll drop by the plaza, but for the most part, he's around this entire city. It's just a matter of who you want to find and how to catch him.
I'm like, she's paying attention, but she's also like mostly rereading. Like, is there any rules on the sign up sheet that she just signed up for?
Okay, so the sign up sheet has, the usual things: your name, what's your call sign, how do you want to make things very simple. The rules are fairly simple. It is all matches are until submission or knockout, unless to the death is permitted. All fights are to be conducted in an orderly manner and are meant to be one-on-one. And the third is unless stated, a fight will only stay 1v1 unless a team battle is permitted, but it has to be agreed upon by both terms.
I like look up and go, motherfuckers are killing people here?
I didn't know that was. That's new to me. I had no idea. But then again, I mostly stay in the plaza.
Well, shit. I don't want to die. I do need tablets, though.
And you do need money to eat.
Yeah. I have goldfish and protein powder in the RV, but I don't know how long I can live off those.
I don't think that's a good diet.
Oh, it will be. It'll be my diet if I have to.
Oh, and Noir and Miki Noir will look at you and just, could you keep an eye on them, please? I don't trust. That's
These
not
two?
good. I don't know. I just know one thing. This place is going to hit rock bottom unless I find some business out here soon. Well, you're free to stay unless you want to go out in your RV, but I need to do something fast.
I can mark it
I
up.
need to add. You could? And immediately brightens up, stands upright in the desk, and all smiles. You can?
I mean, Yeah. I like the smoothie well enough.
I think
Good.
Camilla looks up from petting the dog. She's just, oh my god, yeah! Like during the fight, you can say that your like drink of choice comes from Juice Noir, and people would want to come here because I'm guessing since you came here, you're super strong. So people will be like, I want to be strong, so they'll come here and get drinks.
Hey, you still haven't deadlifted me.
Deadlift you? All
It's
right,
not
sure.
that big.
I walk over. Do I have to make a strength check?
By all means, yeah.
Drop her.
All right. That is a nat 20. 23.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Holy moly.
it's effortless. It's
I
genuinely.
I said this while we were like on break, but I'm using my metal dice, my pink and like the heather ones.
Mhm.
I might have to switch because I have not rolled below a 15.
Mm.
But yeah, I deadlift. I deadlift you.
Wait, hold on. Can I take a video of this?
Absolutely.
I mean, go ahead.
Because listen,
I mean,
hear my
yeah.
plan. I take a video and I post it saying, "Come to the juice bar." Just come. I don't know. There's entertainment. I don't
you'll
know.
get, like,
Come
Oh.
Free free deadlifts.
with every drink. Hell yeah.
If
Nikki gets flustered, bright red face. Oh my! You're so strong.
I've been doing this a long time.
I can do this all day.
Well,
I can do this all day.
Yeah. What about it?
I just didn't expect that.
oh, this is what it's come to.
Hey, I'm good at what I do, which is I set her down. I do not German suplex her.
Fucking toss her across the bar.
Though for a second, you could.
The thought is there.
The thought is there of like,
God, it'd be so funny to drop
like
this
I
bitch.
could German someone right here, and then just I should not do that.
Mm.
But I set her down and I go, I'm really good at what I do. Like, well, since being in the city, I guess I'm now 18th best in the world. But I was 17th.
Good. Still top 20.
Yeah, see? Top
We
20.
have quite a colorful cast of people here, as you'll come to find out.
Man, I'm just. How did they do all that without me hearing?
We have quite a bunch. We have quite a lot of tech wizards in one of the districts. If you remembered Circuit Central, that might be a place to go. But I think you should build up your reputation first.
I can do that.
Well, I think if I had to give a recommendation, that's how I started. It's just to go around and see what you can find out in the plaza, maybe even the other districts. There might be someone might be able to figure out where your tires or your parts for your RV might be. Maybe if you talk to the lieutenant inspector, he might be able to point you in a direction.
There's like I'm not exactly good at speaking to cops and people in what's it called? Authority figures. I'm not really good at that.
Camila-
I s-
Smiles and goes, "You know what? I was a little iffy about you at first, but you're pretty okay." And she digs through her book bag, grabs something, and places it in Trinity's hand, and it is the 8-ball charm that she got earlier.
I knew this would end up in Trinity's possession.
Are you
I-
kidding me? I had this plan since the beginning, ever since I had it. I'm gonna be honest
Felt
with you.
it in my bones.
I was like, I'm gonna give it to her at one point. And I was like, I know it's not like the best charm, but like it's good to start somewhere.
I have a plan.
And
with
if
this
you want to
now.
like, like we can like trade or something. I don't know.
Oh,
But
I don't. Thanks. I don't have a lot of charms.
well, it's good to start somewhere. But
They're addicting.
they are addicting. Please do not be like me. My phone is a weapon, a whip. I'm kidding. With all these charms I have. But you got two of the best people that are probably, let me restart. You got two of the best people in this city that could probably help you get your name out and talk to authority figures. I mean, like, I know the lieutenant captain, for God's sake. So you can just let me talk to the authority figures and help you figure out where your stuff went, and you can get your name out there. Fighter,
Magical cat girl.
person.
What more could you need?
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Yeah. Rad.
no. And
Lane
Noir
was
kind
too
of
stunned.
chimes in and says, "Now, I don't know about any of you three, but from the way it sounds, I think you all are trying to form a crew."
What is that? I heard a lot of words about that. That's a 4-letter word that I just do not know the definition of.
Like, crews are so fun. You know, I got my own little one, but like this is like to have your own personal one with only like a few people.
I've never been in a crew. I've always been a lone wolf, as you would say.
Aren't you a cat?
True.
I have also been. I mean, I got Champ.
I got the dog in me.
He's the honorary member. Ain't that right, buddy?
Why isn't he the mascot?
Are you the mascot, little buddy?
He's doing that thing that dogs do where they just roll on their fucking back.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It starts wiggling.
Just
Oh,
fucking
God.
fucking up the paper
Just
mache
wiggling.
wings. Just
He's trying to itch
destroying
back.
them.
I
Oh
just want
man,
to pet him.
he did a baby. I smack his tummy.
I
Makes a good
love
noise.
dogs so much.
I can
But
remake
if-
those very quickly.
Yeah, I can too.
What
Oh.
if
I'm gonna have to.
we call ourselves? No, that's stupid. I was gonna say the champs, but because the dog is the mascot, but that's too.
I'm sure it
basic.
will come to us in no time.
Yeah, you know, you're right. Crew names, it's kind of like a serial killer where you don't create the name yourself, the people give you the name.
That is a horrible, horrible comparison.
I couldn't think of anything. I'm sorry.
It is an accurate comparison.
The noir.
Thank you.
The Noir Knights. Yeah.
Oh,
I feel
Um,
like a knight, though.
yeah.
with all due respect, I'd prefer for you all to find your own niche.
Don't leave me out of
Don't
this.
drag me into this.
He's like, get the hell away from me, kids.
I'm happy enough to be your home base until you find your own place.
Find my own.
That rhymes. Yeah. But
Oh,
if you all aren't, since there's no traffic and it's always slow here, you can always use this bar as your home base.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sure.
So,
But on one condition.
hmm?
As you guys get bigger, could you send them to my way, please?
That's the goal.
This is
of
my
course.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I like. I'll change. Is there a logo for the juice bar?
Crap, I probably should make one, but so far it's just, a cursive J juice, JUS, and then there's like a little fancy T, and it's just noir in like very bold letters and bold black letters.
I turn to Camilla or Miki, one of the two, and I go, "Do either of you have like a pen?"
Give me like 2
I
seconds.
pull one out. Boobs.
Oh, never mind. Camilla's like looking through her bag, like
I'm
trying to
awake.
find a pin. And she goes, "Oh my god, hi!" And it's like, "Oh, never mind."
Just pull
Puts her
right
pen
out
back.
of the sleeve.
Right at the cleave. Is that what you said?
Booby pin.
Yeah. I'm a waitress after all.
That's true. I was too slow.
You just hear like the sound of plastic, like when you're siphoning through your bag.
Yeah. It's like, you use that pin, or you can use this super cute pin with a little bunny rabbit on top of it. That whenever you press it, the eyes bulge out. You know what I'm talking about? One of those.
I do know what you're talking about.
Squeeze it. It's like, it's like, which uses a silly pin and this one. The one that's cooler.
I write the juice from like the cursive JUS on my horns.
Pretty sick. It's like you're a race car.
It's enough to get you noticed.
We're gonna be like, what the hell does that say?
I mean,
it raises mystery.
Get them talking.
To the eye, aesthetically pleasing. I think that'll do just fine.
I'm all right. I don't want Champ to come with. Is he cool to just
Well-
hang out here?
That's
Like-
fine by me. I mean,
I put him in a booth.
I mean, a lot of people want to come to stores if they have animals. Like, I know, like, there's just like the cat cafe. I know they have. Sorry, my bad. Rewind. The maid cafe. They have a little kitty that walks around, and people love it. That's why they go there most of the time.
Yeah, I can bring in.
So if
his
you have a
dog-
dog, that's different.
I can bring.
Maybe
in his
that's
dog
why they
bed.
didn't hire me.
They thought you and the other cat would scrap.
Conflict of interest.
You do seem the type to fight with a cat.
Yeah. I hope there's a scene where you
I-
fight a cat. That'd be
I hope
so
you
funny.
kick a cat.
What?
I
That
love
is true.
cats. I mean, they're my brethren.
They're my family.
So,
That is
like-
true.
So like, are you, Mickey?
Yes.
So like, are cats like your planet's primates? Did you evolve from them?
Oh my gosh.
Evolve?
Okay.
No,
She
Oh.
doesn't
Like-
believe in evolution.
you're gonna overload her brain.
Okay.
Like
If you
Pokemon?
I'll go grab his dog bed. I step out
That's
to
a
go
good
get
idea.
his dog bed.
I like
Camila
Pokemon.
pats her back. She's
you
like,
use too
don't
many-
worry about it.
if you use too many syllables, she'll overload.
I like Pokemon.
I know you do.
I know, buddy.
I mean,
I know.
my lowest stat is my fucking wisdom and intelligence.
This is so
So
funny.
she is stupid.
My lowest stat is my intelligence.
Mine is strength.
Yeah.
That's my lowest.
What is it?
7.
Good to
Damn!
Ah!
What?
7?
I know.
Whoa.
She's not very strong. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I look at her, I'm like, that bitch is not strong.
Holy. Alright, sorry about that.
That's fair. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I can.
Do you think she's doing the heavy lifting and building machines?
No,
Uh-uh.
no, apparently it's gonna be me.
Hey,
I got 16 in strength.
what the hell? Well, you're barbarians. That makes sense.
I
Yeah.
also have a 16 in strength.
I have a 16 in charisma.
That means me and Mickey are the same level of strength.
Please protect me, please.
No, that's right.
But
Hmm.
yeah, I leave to go get his dog bed.
Everyone leaves to get the dog bed. Mickey, Camilla, what are y'all hanging out? What y'all hunting for? What y'all doing right now?
I think Camilla just kind of, I don't know. Cause I don't want to say like, oh, she's on her phone, because it's like,
No.
okay.
Miki is currently like humming different opening themes in her head and out loud.
I think Camilla's just listening.
Fair enough. Just trying to figure out which
As we awkwardly wait for Trinity to come back.
I'm like dancing with Champ.
can't.
I like step back in and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't invite you guys to it. Huh.
No.
My bad.
No.
It is a fairly big sized dog bed. It would like take up the size of a table for his, little ass. But it is
Junky.
full of like chibi idols on there.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh,
Okay. Are these all like Nu-Futura
Yeah, definitely.
idols? Okay, so there's like so you'll probably find like a few members of the Moe Moe Maid Brigade somewhere. Like the Psycho Mob is there, Missy Waves and like Strife. Like you see several of the ones. Okay, got you.
I set it
Alright.
on the table and I'm like, all right, champ. And I pat it
Get
and he
out
just jumps in.
Oh, he's just a baby.
He's well trained. It's because I overfeed
go
him.
cry,
treats.
think about this goddamn bulldog. I
I
love
I
him.
just go, I overfeed him treats.
We can tell.
What do you mean you can tell?
He's such a good boy.
Because he's a good boy. He deserves it. I don't know what you want me to
I'm
say.
about to call him fat.
No!
Feed myself.
He's just pleasingly plump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a whole lot to think about, a whole lot to eat for.
It just looks like he's thinking about a lot of stuff.
He's thinking about a lot of snacks, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about, little man?
Like, she grabs his face, like, touches their foreheads together. She's like, what are you thinking about?
Tell me.
I don't...
Tell me your secrets, dog.
He's been real quiet since we got in. He used to,
Makes little
orphan
noises like,
bark a
ugh,
lot.
ugh.
He
Makes the
just-
bulldog noises.
He kind of just tilts his head at you.
Oh, he's just a little guy. Smack that smug grin off his face. Kidding, no.
All right. Oh, well, that. All right. As much as I would like to watch you all fawn over Champ and figuring out what to do, there's a lot more you can do out there than you can in here.
So get the fuck out!
Make sure my guy doesn't, run away.
I've had dogs before. I know what I'm doing.
I mean,
think-
I don't think he would run away, but I do think he would get out and try and meet new people.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Because he's dumb.
Anyways, watch the
You're
stairs.
a
They're a little
dumb
steep.
boy, and he, like, pats his head.
Oh, you don't understand.
I feel like
Watch the
he
stairs.
might be brighter.
At the freaking end of the campaign, Cerberus is like, hello, yes, I've understood everything you've said to me this entire
He is
time.
supposed to speak.
I would like to accompany you, mother.
And I'm so happy to accompany you to the Four Seasons.
He does speak in my mind, in my heart.
Oh. Camila takes a photo of Champ in the store and posts it and say that the Juice Noir got a new friendly face. Trying to help get customers and get
Yeah.
people to come.
Hell yeah.
Well, come back and see us again. Well,
Oh,
we could
God, I have
find-
to.
I mean, I kind of have to. I need to feed him tonight.
Yeah, and also your house is here. And it really can't move. Sorry.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
can tell.
Alrighty. And as you're out the door, we get one more scene with Noir, and it's just him with the counter. Just, I'm so doomed.
I'm at the,
Um,
I'm at the door.
Oh
like
my
it
God.
opened, and I wave to him. I go, "I'll make you proud," and I leave.
I'll make you proud. And he goes, yeah, okay. He's like, I see you guys get soon. The door closes, and he's like, I'm gonna die. I'm doomed.
I'm gonna be
I'm so
homeless.
doomed.
I'm gonna be homeless soon.
I'll have to be a hostess again.
I'm gonna go missing soon.
Alrighty.